Morning everybody, it's Pam Steele, counselling psychologist, and I've been doing these blogs now for, I think we're in the 9th week. Anyway, it's blog 38 and it's Tuesday the 26th of May, and I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend, bank holiday weekend. Sun was certainly shining here in Brighton, and I think in London as well. I went up to see my son and saw everybody laying around on Wimbledon Common. I had a fantastically sociable weekend, in fact, going to see some of my friends, individually, of course, and then my son and then my daughter yesterday. So that was really good for my mental health and my spiritual health. And it's spiritual building of resilience that we're going to look at today. So, and I think that's rather nice in a way, as we're coming hopefully towards a better side of the lockdown. Let's put it that way. It looks like shops are going to be opening and garden gatherings with any luck. So coming out gradually with a little bit more freedom. Yes, building spiritual resilience, and that's in chapter 9 of my book, Grit Not Shit, which is free downloadable from my website, christsadvice.co.uk. And as I said, it's week 9 and chapter 9 for building resilience. If you want any background information, please look at that. First of all, there's been studies that have shown that people with strong families, particularly with strong religious beliefs, tend to be more resilient towards illness. They tend to have less early deaths, less failed marriages, and other studies have shown that spiritual people tend to be happier, reporting feeling happier. And it reminded me of when I went, you remember the Thai tsunami that was in 2004, December 2004. I went in 2005, just afterwards, to help support those people who had been traumatized through the whole process. And it got me thinking about how positive those people were. Mainly Buddhists. They had a real strong belief that those people that they had lost had gone maybe to a better life in the future. And also they had lost, pretty well everything. They'd lost their businesses, their homes, they were in camps, and yet they had more gratitude and compassion for us volunteers. And it was incredible to see that. And I went recently back to Thailand and back to that particular place, Khao Lak, that I went to, and saw that, yes, they had built everything up. And whilst there's signs, there's not been any sign of any tsunamis since, thank goodness. So it's, there's, again, a strong religious belief, in this case it was Buddhism mainly, that spurred them on through really the most tragic of disasters. However, we can also look at religion and see how much hatred and divisions it's built over the years. And it was a tool of control by the Romans and by the sort of feudal lords throughout the whole of the medieval times. And it was only really around the 1500s, as science grew and as the Renaissance built philosophy more on individualism, that people could feel that they could have their own choice as to what they believe in or whether they believe in anything. So that was a really positive measure. And gradually over the years, and particularly in the 20th century and now in the 21st century, that individual strength has shown that people can follow to choose a self-belief as well. So when we look at spiritualism, we're looking at faith as well as self-belief and the strength of that. As we say, science introduced scientific evolution rather than the religious creation stories. So we will look tomorrow now at a little bit more at building spiritual resilience, and a little bit more about spirituality. And until then, have a lovely day and see you all tomorrow. Bye.